you that you have become so...
Nothing's happened to me. I'm still the nice, sweet, lovable, huggable
I mean,
guy.
you're out here chewing up rear end for no reason.
No,
How many
you know
of
what
my
I did?
films have
You know what
watched?
I did? You know
How
what I
many
did?
of my films have you watched, Mort?
I've never seen any full-length film of yours, all right?
Never. And how can you tell me that they have no social
I did see Behind the
redeeming
Green
value?
Door once, which was not your film.
That's not my
all right,
film.
Which was not your film.
I wasn't
which is
old
a
enough to
huge
be in
film.
it then.
I did go see Deep Throat.
I wasn't
all right?
old enough to be in that.
You weren't. How old are you?
I'm 33.
How long have you been in the movies?
10 years.
10 years. You say that you didn't need to go into this business because you had 2 successful adult bookstores.
I had 10.
10 bookstores?
Yes.
At 23 years old, folks, isn't this a wonderful country? 23 years old, you had 10. Where'd you get your money from?
I started out with one store, very small.
Mob didn't give you the money?
Mob?
Mob.
No. I made my money working for Reynolds Aluminum Company, pulling on a production line. And
You made
my
enough money to buy 10 bookstores eventually?
One at a time. One at a time.
When did
One
you
at a
start
time.
buying the bookstores? When did you start
When I
buying?
was 23.
When you were 23?
Yes.
And you said you didn't
I
need to...
started out small and I went into it.
How old were you by the time you had your 10 bookstores?
I was about 25.
About 25. In 2 years, you
Yes.
grew by 1,000%.
Yes.
Isn't this a wonderful country?
Yes,
Isn't
it
this
is.
a wonderful country? Are you familiar with the Mies Commission report?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You don't agree with anything that it says, huh?
I don't agree with everything it has to say.
How about-
I agree more with what was left out of it than what was put into
How
it.
about, do you agree with the fact that 50% of all porn is controlled by the mob and 90% of all money made from hard porn through the distribution is handled by the mob? Do you
No,
believe
I
with
do
that,
not
Port?
agree with that.
You don't believe with that. You believe that those gentlemen and ladies down there in Washington, D.C. got together and fabricated
Mort,
this information.
Mort, did
You believe that's fabrication?
Are you
Yes,
aware
I
of the
do.
fact that
You know.
the only 2 people who submitted a dissent to the findings of the Mies Commission happened to have been Ellen Levine, the editor of Women's Day, and Dr. Judith Becker? I think it's ironic that the only 2 dissenters were women, so their findings couldn't have been so great. And if you're going to
their
adopt,
findings were exceptional.
the
They're backed
premise
up.
that this
They're backed
material
up.
promotes antisocial behavior or sex crimes of some kind, then you must apply it to what does Rambo do? What does A-Team do?
All I know is that 90% of the distribution, all right, of porn,
How do you know this?
hard porn films
How
from
do
the
you know
studies
this?
from the Justice Department, all right,
Does that
indicate...
make them right?
You
Because
damn right
it's-
it makes
because
them
it's
right.
from
You
our
damn right.
government?
I'd much rather hear it from those people who have studied it than from someone who's laid down with everyone that they can find in a porn film. Much rather. We'll be back in
You
just a
probably
second, my
believe
friends,
Ollie
all right?
North.
We're going to come back in just a second. We're going to go to some of our folks at the Loudmouth, and we'll listen. We're not going to walk all over
Ollie North,
Seika.
too, in our
We're going to give her yes, Ollie North was a hero, dear.
Yeah, and Point
he was a
Dexter,
hero.
yeah.
Wear your cap as well as he wears his. He was a hero. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. The Mort Downey Show. I'm sorry to say that you'll notice there is a vacant chair, a vacant spot on our stage. Apparently, I insulted Seika. I don't know how anyone who can lie in bed with a number of people with their dripping, empty bodies, accepting every penetration in the world, can be insulted by me, but that's what's happened.